Shalom, Israel. Where the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, with Commanding General Yohanan. This is the NorCal School, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. This is the opening of the Feast of Tabernacles. Everybody, imagine you don't have a child in your head. You need to be treated for your child in your condition. That Sar, when you turn, face the east, and say a prayer.
We get the Lord's Prayer in the English, in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemai, Todah, Ayah, Shamka, Malakuka, Taba'ah, Ratazah, Ayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Hawa, Ayah, Bashamai, the thunder now, the come, cow, your worm, Basalat now, Kabawaf, Kasalak now, Kawabaf, Wala, Tabayawan, Sluggy, Tabayawana, Banasaya one, a ball, Hawashaya now, Maya, Ra, Kaya, the cup, Hamalakra, Bahawa Allah, Sluggy, Wahapa Para, I will love, Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
We're going to bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Barak Lanao, Vayashar, Vahabaya, Sapari, Barak, Rapah, Magud, the Washington family. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, the water amen.
In English, is what we said. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, bless us, and Israel, and the school, bless, heal, protect. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Avahari, Mahayana, Yaba'ah, Aizori, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Aisha, Samayam, Ba'aratazah, Al Yatam number what? Bagalka, Al Yanawam, Shamar, Bana'ah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Dayashan, Shamamor, Yasha'ah, Yahweh, Shamor, Yahweh, Taza'ah, Al Yad Yunka, Yawamam, Hashemat, La'ah, Yayaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamor, Akalra, Yashamor, Atnapasta, Yahweh, Yashamor, Taza'ataka, Baba Wa'at, Wa'ai, I will love.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharah
he that keepeth Yahweh
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh will preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83rd chapter in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Al-Damaya, Laka, Al-Tasharah, Wala'ah, Tashakwat, Kayahana, our Yabat Yika, Yahamaya Wam, Ta'ach, Al-Imaka, Yaira Yamak, Yaira, Yaira, by your young what? Sawada, by your thug, your itizo, out, has a 100 cup, a moral, like a what? One of your cup, card your spot. One year, your cup, you're done. Maga what? Slack. Maga, well, yeah, Wala, Yazor, Shum, Yasha, Yasha, Iwa, Kaya, no, I tell the what? Laba, Rakab, out you, boy, yeah, your car with the what? How you, how the one, it's like how the one, wow, Yashamah, Allah, Yom, Mawa'aba, Wahagori, the ball, I'm the one, I'm a Lawak, Palashak, I'm Yashabaya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Iman, Ayawa, Zorawai, Laban Galawat, Salah, Aisha, La'a, it's like Laham, Samadia, Kasawa, Sarah, Kayawabak, it's like Kayabanya, Banakal, Koyash, one, Nashamadwa, Bayan, the Barwa, Hayawa, the Ma, La the Ma, Shayap, Mana, Slaki, Shayap, Slaki. Shayap, the Mawa, Nada, Ya, Mawa, the Ira, Wakaza Awaba, Wakad Abak, Wakad Tazal, Manat, Kal, Nasa Yak, Nasa Yak, Kamwa. So like Nasa Yak, let me say it again. Nasa Yak, Kamwa. Ashore, Amorwa, Narushu, Nanawa, Ah, Nawa, Alvahori, Halawaya, Shayap won't work. Shayap, somewhat. Kagawla, Wadat, Lapanya, Rawak, Sa'at, Taba Ira, Ya Ira, Walaka'a, Taba, Taba Wa, Ahahori, Khan, Dadma, Basha Ira, Wabasa, Wapatata, Taba Mala'a, Panyam, Palawan, Wayat, Bapashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayat, Bahawa, Ida, Wayat, Kapara, Wayat, Kabatwa, Wayat, Ida, Yat, Natha, Shamka, Yahawa, Bat, Al Yawan, Al-Ka, Al-Kaha, Al-Rataza.
In English, keep not thy silence, O power.
Keep not thy silence, O power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O power.
O power.
For lo, thy enemies have made a tumult.
Thy enemies have made a tumult.
And thy enemies have made a tumult.
Thy enemies have made a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. The Baal. Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Has also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As to the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zayd. Yea. All their princes as Sabah. And as Samuna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of power in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flame set up the mountains on fire. So persecute them. Put thy tempest. And see thy name.
Oh Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded.
trouble,
In trouble.
yea,
Yeah.
let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
Men may know
No,
God, whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh, art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. First priest, present thyself. Quran Yalla, Ban Yahda, Ban Yasharala.
Quran Yahweh, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yahshua.
Yabba Shimal Shabraka Thumb.
Yahweh,
Yabba Shimal Shabraka Thumb. Yabba Shimal Shabraka Thumb. Yabba Shimal Shabraka Thumb. La Yasharala, which means to Israel. Yeshabia, means conceited. Oh, slap. Yeshabia. First of all, let's give the Lord a hand. Commanding General Yohana a hand. Lastly, give yourselves a hand for being out tonight. Man, there's a lot of places we could have been tonight. You understand? But we sacrifice our lives, the living sacrifice for this truth. You understand? We are the few on this planet that are dedicated to the Most High Christ. Right? So once again, we could have been out doing anything, but you chose to serve the Lord and recognize His high holy day. That's right. So in tradition of practicing the righteous acts, we're going to read the book of Leviticus, like Leviticus chapter 23, and we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 23, starting at verse 1 in the Hebrew. While your Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amor, verse 2. Debar, Al, Yumyan, Yasharala, Wa'amortha, Al-Hum, Mawa'aya, Yahweh, Asherah, Korawa, Adash, Athum, Makwaratha, Kodash, Alha,
Ham Mawaiya, verse 3. Shashak Yawomyam, the Aisha, Malaka'a, Malaaka, Wabaya Wam, Hashabah Yaya, Shabbatyan, Makwara, Fadash, Call, Malaka, La'ah, the Aishwa, Shabbat, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawa Shabbat Yakum, verse 4. Call Ha, Mawa Aya, Yahweh, Makoraya, Kodash, Asherah, Nakorawa, a thumb, Bamawa, I them, Ba Kadash, Hara, Ash one, Ba Ra, Ba'ai, Aishara, Lakadash, Bayun, Ha'ai, Boryum, Basak, Pasak, La Yahweh. Verse 6. Wabakamasha, Aishara, Yawam, Lakadash, Hazah, Kag, Hamatazawat, La Yahweh, verse 7. Shabbat, your Yom, Wa Tazawat, Ba'akowa, Bun Yawam, Haraash one, Makwara, Kodash, Yahweh, Lakam, Call, Wala Kala, Wala Kala, Ma Lakala, I Ibadash call Aishwa, verse 8.
Okay.
Leviticus, the 23rd chapter in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, and saying to them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts.
We're just gonna break in this one time real quick, right? We gotta get through these verses. Just want to make sure this is clear to anybody that's listening to this broadcast who is not an Israelite, who is not a so-called Black, Latino, First Nation man, woman, and child. It says, and Moses spake, and the Lord spake unto Moses, speak unto the children of Israel. He didn't say speak unto any other nation. Go on.
Okay. Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. So, but if I could right quick, so a holy convocation is a holy gathering. You know what I mean? So when you want to if you want to know about the Lord's feast days or the holidays, which you would call in the Bible, you would go to Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, which we're reading right now, and it's telling you every feast that we're supposed to celebrate and when we're supposed to celebrate. Right now, we in the Feast of the Tabernacles. That's what we came together right now. This is a holy convocation. All these brothers and sisters that's in this room right now, we came together to celebrate this feast called the Feast of Tabernacles. All
right. Book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter,
and the 8th verse in Hebrew. Wahakwa Rab Ashah La Yahweh Shabbat Yawum by Yawum Hashib Gayim Ma Korak Kodash Call Malaka Ibadah La'ah the Aishwa why you Deborah Yahweh call Mashah La'amor love you now person Deborah Allah Banyum love you Banyum Yashar Ali wa Amortha Alham Kaya Daba Awa call Ha'arakaza Ashura Anya Nathan Lakum Wa Tazarat Wa Tazaratham Kwa Tazayara Waha Ba'athum Af Imor Ra'ashya Wa Tazayorkum Call Ha Ka Ha Kahai Slagi Ha Ha Ka Han Hakayan Slagi verse 11. Wahayana Slagi Wahanaya Slagi Wahanaya Wahanaya Af Ha'amor Lapanya Yahweh Lara Tazayan Mama Karath Hashabat Yana Ya Punwa Ha Kahan verse 12. Wa'ash Yatham Hayawam Hana Yapkum Ha'amor Kashum Salaki Kabash Tamayum Bun the Nathwa La Yahweh, verse 13. Wamana Kathwa Shanya I sure Runyon Salat Balawala Ba Slakia Bashaman Asha La Yahweh Rayak Nayakaka Wana Saka Yayan Bara Slakia Bara Yai Hahayan verse 14. Walakam Makwala Slakia Makwaya Wakwa Rab Wak Slakia Maka Slakia Waka Ramal La'a Akawa Slakia Akawa I Tazawam Hayawam Taza I Haba Kop Salaki Haba come I for Rabban Alaya Salaki La Haya come What I will Lada Rat you come Bakal my Shabbat you come verse 13 15.
Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the seventh day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give it to you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and the letzlaken, and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be as wine, and a fourth part of an hin. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout all your generations and on all your dwellings.
Okay, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 15 in the Hebrew. What's a parthum? The come, Mama Karath, Hashabath, Ayawam, Abaya come, Aishamor, your rum, Salakia, Yarayamwa, La Yahweh, verse 16. Wahasha, Salakia, Wahasha, Yah, Awa, Awa, Salakia, our thumb, I want, Salakia, I won, Ashema, Ba'a, Kalam, call, Quadash, Yahum, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Makwa, Makwa, the Shum, or 17. Waya Debor, Yahweh, call, Mashah, La'amor, verse 18. Debor, Al, Aharon, Wa'al, Ban Yawa, Wa'al, call, Banyam, Salakia, Banyam, Yasharala, Washa, Salakia, Wa'a, Shar, Wa'amatha, Salakia, Wa'a, Martha, Wa'amartha, Alaham, Ayash, Wabayat, Yasharala, Wa1, Hagar, Bayat, Salakia, Ba, Yasharala, Asherah, Ya, Quaraya, Waquaya, Salakia, Waquaraya, Qua, Rabunwa, Lakal, Nador Yaham, Wala'am, Salaki, Walakal, Nabor Watham, Asherah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Rai, Yahweh, La Yahweh, La Yahweh, La Isla, verse 19. La Ra, Tazan, come, Damayam, Zakar, Baba Quar, Baka Shabyam, Waba Izyam, call, verse 20, call, Aishara, Bawa, Mawam, La'a, Bakwara, Yabwa, Kaya, La'a, La, La, Retazawan, Yahweh, Lakam, verse 21. Wayash, Ayash, Kaya, Yakwa Raya, Wakwa Raya, Zabak, Shalom, Shalomyam, Shalomyam, La Yahweh, La Pala, Nador, Call, Al, Lanaba, Lanadaba, Baba Quar, All, Itazaan, Damayam, Yahweh, La, Ratazaw, one, Call, Wawam, La'a, Yahweh, Bawa. That's the English version.
That's not yeah, brother. Verse 15 in the English. And he shall count unto you from the morrow after Sabbath, from the day that he brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16. Even until the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offering a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet Savior unto the Lord. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be a holy They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout all your generations.
With that, I mock you. Next, priest, present thyself in your registry.
Yiraga Bar, Banyahawada, Banyatarala.
You rock the bar. You hold it, find out the shop.
Yabashura Torata.
Y'all about you to have a thought. The shop is
Wapakwa Salor. Rataza Car. Rataza Car. Rataza Rataza Come La Ta Kala Pa Shad Ka Shadak 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 Ra Ba Ra Ba Tador Wala What Ra Yar Yar La La Ra Ra What La I Ya What La I What La I Yam Ya Wala Gar Wala Gar Ta I Da Atazam An Ya Yahweh Allah Ya Allah Ya Come Wa Ya the bar Wa Yahweh La 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 Sha La Mar the bar Al Ban Wan Babam Bayam Yam Shar Allah La Mar the Dash Hasha Ba Hasha Ba Yai Yam Ayat Akar Akad Laka Dash
Yahweh, Yahweh, Lakam, Shabbat, one, the car, young, one, the car, one, the ra, wa, ah, ma, ra, ma, ra, ma, qua, ra, ma, qua, ra, qua, da, cow, verse 25, ma, la, ka, I, ba, da, la, a, da, ash, wa, ha, ra, ma, ha, ya, ha, qua, rad, dam, asha, la, wa, ha, wa, verse 26. Wa, sorry. Waya the bar. Wa, ha, Yahweh, la, mashar, ma, la, ow, ma, sha, la, mar, verse 26. Ak, ba, I, sha, war, la, ka, dash, ha, sha, Ashabayaya, ha, da, ya, Yawam, Hakatorium, Wa, Makwara, Makara, Kwa, Dash, Wa, ha, Waha, Waha, what, Wahawa, Wahawa, Yahweh, Yahaya, La, Kam, Wa, I, Wa, I, na, wa, sha, ya, kam, wa, ha, wa, ra, tam, sha, la, Yahweh, Yahweh, Salah, verse 28. Wa, cow, malak, ka, la, ta, ash, wa, ba, taslam, ha, haya, one, za, haya, ya, one, tara, origin, hawaha, laka, or, I, wa, come, lahore, na, the Waha, Wahawa, Yahweh, Allah, Allah, Yakum,
Oh, sorry, Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make riddance of your quarters of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and unto the stranger. I am the Lord, your power. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, ye shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and a holy convocation. Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And ye shall do no, verse 28, and ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. We'll just stop it again. Okay. Verse 28. He shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your power.
so this is
Okay, Leviticus, the 23rd chapter in the Hebrew. Kaya, cow. Over here, it's like, verse 29. Kaporia. Hawa'a. La kapor. Al. Ya'al. Kaporia. Yahweh. Allahayaka. Verse 29. Kaya. Cow. Hawapash. Asherah. La'ah. The Aina. Ta'ana. But I Hayawam, Azah, Maya Kaporta, Mawa'aya, verse 30. Wakal, Hawapash, Asherah, the Aisha, Cow, Malaka. The eye to some. Hayawam, Hazah, Waha'a, Badafia, Hanapash, Ahayawa'a, Makwa Rabah, Imawa, 31. Ka, Malaka, La'a, the Aisha, Kada, Kufa, Awalong, Ladarat, Yakum. Bakar, Mashabat Yakum, verse 32. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat 1. Hawa'ah, Lakam, Wa'aim Yatham, Ah, Napa, like Napa, like Napa, Shut Yakom, Bata Sha'ai, Lakadash, Ba'ira, Ma'ai Rabah, Ibar, that's a Bathwa, Shaba'aikum, verse 33. Waya the bar Yahweh al Mashallah Amor, verse 34. The bar Hashabaya, Hazah, Ka, Hasakwa, Shaba'ai, Yahamyam, La Yahweh, verse 35. Or is that 34? That's 35. Okay. The Aishua, that's 30, it's 36 right here. Stop at 35. Is this 35 right here? Oh, that was only 35. In the English,
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day. Sorry, verse 29, Salakia. For whosoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whosoever soul it be that does not, that doeth any work, look, verse 30. And whosoever soul it be that doesn't do it any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation and all your dwellings. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the same 9 days of the month at eve. For eve unto eve shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord. Verse 35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Lock that's today, right now. We're in the Feast of Tabernacles. You know, understand this. The Lord was speaking to Moses to speak unto the children of Israel, right? And you know, traditionally, the children of Israel will go dwell in booths. You understand? But here's the thing, right? You have these fake Israelites that will call themselves going camping, right? You understand? Calling themselves, believing that they're keeping the high holy day. We understand. You know, you misled. But here's what the part that you don't understand. You're homeless right now. Right. Your house is a goddamn tent.
Right.
You understand? You don't own anything. If you have your house paid off right now, you don't own your goddamn house. You don't own your house. You understand? Because guess what? You don't pay the taxes on that land. The government is going to come to take your house.
Right.
The Lord is telling us, giving us instructions to follow to prepare us for the next kingdom. Right? You won't have to worry about taxes. Matter of fact, you will have the other nations bringing you income. That's right. Off their backs. That's right. The Lord is preparing us for the kingdom. Right? He's giving us instructions to follow. all we have to do is follow them. They seem so simple to us who are in the truth, right? Because we're following them. But if you're online watching this broadcast, give yourself a hand if you've lasted this long already through this broadcast. Understand? Because we understand that you're curious, right? But the thing about it is, this seems strange to you. This seems like something is foreign to you to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. It's foreign to you to follow the feast days, the high holy days that are actually in the Bible. You feel that you are torn between, maybe I hope you feel you're torn if you're not in here. I hope you're feeling torn right now because you're still celebrating your birthday, because you're looking forward to Halloween, because you're looking forward to Thanksgiving. I pray that you are torn about this right now.
That's right.
Right? So what you need to do is get in class in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. If you're a brother, get in all black. If you're a sister, put on the dress, cover your head, right? And get off the dang on fence.
Right.
Right? Because brothers are talking to you daily. You're hearing our classes. You're talking to Officer Natazab on your damn job every day. You're talking to Officer Karanya Allah. He's telling you about the laws, statutes, and commandments, but you cannot tear yourself away from the Christian church. These are the righteous acts.
No.
Let's go.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36.
Oh, in Hebrew now? I'll read it. In Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, verse 36 in the Hebrew. Shabbat, Yawamyam, the Quara, Yabaya. It's like it. The Quara, Yahweh, Asha, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Hashema, Yanat, Hashema, Yanya, Makora, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Waha, Koratham, Asha, La Yahweh, Ataza'a, Iwa'a, Ka, Malaka, Iba, La'a, the Aishua, verse 37, La'a, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Asha, the Kawa'awa, Atham, Mawa'idya, Kodash, Lahaqwa, Yaba, Asha, La Yahweh, Ilah, Wama Nakab, Zabak, one slack it, wana Sakyum, the bar, Yawam, by Yawam, Wamwas, verse 38. Malabah, Shaba'ite, Yahweh, Wama Labah, Matana, Wat Yakum, Wama La'abah, Al, Nador Yakum, Wama Labah, Al, not a Bab Yakum, Ashar, Asherah, the Thunwa, La Yahweh, verse 39. Akah, Bakamash, Ishar, Asherah, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabaya, Ba'a, Sa, Ah, Taba ya ah. Hawataza. The caldwell. It's like it. The caldwell. Ah, Ta, Yahweh, Shabbai, Yawamyan, by Yawam, Hara, Ashwan, Shabbai, by Yawam, Hashama, Yanad, Shabbatwan, verse 40. Keep going to the verse 42. Wala Pakton, come by Yawam, Hara Ashwan, Daria, I Tazah, I bar, Kapat, the Morium, what your eye, like it. What I'm I saw, I bought, what I will buy it. Nicole, what's a matum? La Panya, Yahweh, Alahai, Alahaya, Shabbai, Yawamyan, verse 41. You called them, Alpha, called La Yahweh, Shabbai, Yawamyan, Shabbai, it's like Shabbanah. I mean, it's like that's all of it. Bashana. The Quak. I will know. Not a rock yet. Bakadash. Hashabaya. Hashabah Ya'ayah. The Goggle.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 36. 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the eighth day shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no surround work therein. Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drinking offering. Everything upon this day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbath of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39. Also, in the 15th day of the seventh month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days.
On the what was the fruit of the land? The fruit of the land is all our cattle, all our vegetables, we was preparing because the Feast of Tabernacles was like the last holy days of the summer. I mean the summer was ended, so we was trying to get that last summer harvest and get all our what is it? Get our what? The fruit of the land. We was trying to get all our fruit of the land together. Today that would be like your 401k. You know what I'm saying? Your bank account, your investments. You know what I'm saying? We did the same thing today. We was trying to bring all that together to prepare for the winter. You understand? But now we face a way greater enemy today than the wintertime. Right? That's the white man. That's the oppression. That's all these other nations. It's like,
Come. Ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. So kind of like what we're doing today. And then when we close it, it's the same. These days. Verse 40. And ye shall take you, and ye shall take you on the first day that bought of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the barks of thick boats of thick trees, and willows of the brooks, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
And if I could, so, and that's the whole purpose of today. We were supposed to make these booths to humble ourselves before the Lord. We were supposed to make these booths, back in our houses. You know what I mean? And we were supposed to make these booths to humble ourselves before the Lord and to remember basically like where we came from. You know what I mean? It's like we were supposed to get away from all this modern stuff right now, like our phones. You know what I mean? Paying bills, all this worry that we got, this anxiety that we got, just from dealing with everyday life. We supposed to build these and to remember, that we came out, the Lord brought us out of Egypt, right? And we ain't supposed to never forget that. Right. Like, and that's why today, when we celebrate today, is so important, because in this society, you suffer so much. Like I said, anxiety, depression. Black people going through so much, so much medication, right, just to cope with everyday life. And sometimes you just need to separate yourself. And in society, we're not allowed to do that. That's one reason why we got passed. So we weren't allowed to separate ourselves at all. We could have separated ourselves for 3 goddamn days to serve the Lord. You know what I mean? It's like.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever. In your generations, ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
Right, like, and if I could, this is supposed to bring us back to who he was. Who know what a booth is? What is a booth? Go ahead, try it. Yeah, but it's not really a tent. A booth was something that you made for your cattle.
Oh,
that's like you see what they can have horses in.
A major or something.
Yeah, that's what it is. A booth is something that you made for your cattle.
Okay. I was trying to think like a barn or some shit like
something like that.
Okay.
But on a smaller scale, like you see the stables where you have the horses at,
right? Something
like that. You know what I'm saying? So we can humble ourselves to the Lord, and so we won't, because with this technology, like a lot of times we be out teaching, people will just they on their phones. They're not worried about what we teach on the corner. They can't even. We teaching a 2-hour class. A lot of people finna just scroll because it's not a reel. A reel is 30 seconds. They finna just, you know what I mean? So we like this holiday specifically is so you can get away from everything, your wealth, so you can remember what the Lord did for us and how we got God. If you can't remember that in this society, it's like, right. But that's what a booth is. A booth is something for your cattle. It's something really small. What we do is we'll build it on the back of the house or in front of the house. You know what I mean? And we don't stay out, you know what I'm saying, standing like that, but like my mom said earlier, we already stay in the project. Right. You go to Ross, then go to Richmond. You don't need to build none of that. Nigga, we already here. Like, we already together. Me and Terry, we stayed before we moved. We stayed somewhere so treacherous. It was ridiculous. Nigga, that was like, I don't need to build no booth stand over there. The whole apartment's boarded up. Like, you know what I'm saying? 8 people stay there. Yeah, like the place already a booth. You know what I mean? It's like.
Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in the booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
Verse 43 in Hebrew. Lama Aina. Just like it. Lama Ain. Yedaiwa. Daratayakam. Kaya. Basakwa. Yeah, that's it. Hawashab Bafya. Banyam. I mean, it's like Banyam. Yasha'ala. By your what? By Arataza. Ya Ayah. Slaughter that. Bahau. Oh, yeah, that was it. Ba'awa. Taza. Ya Ayah. Our thumb. Ma'arataza. Mataza warrior. Anya. Yahweh. Alahaya. The bar, Mashad, Mala'idi, Yahweh, Lanayam, Yasha'ala.
Get that brother hand.
In the English, this is Leviticus chapter 23, verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44.
And like I said, like when the Lord brought us out of Egypt, we was dwelling in booths. So the whole purpose of today is so we can remember that. We can remember that we got a God that we serve that can get us out of slavery right now. We might have to dwell in booths again. I mean, we already in them right now. We serve a God that can do that. You understand? And the whole purpose of today is to remember that. All our holy days is to remember the Lord. Like the scriptures say, it's in New Testament, the things that aforetime was written for our learning. We got to go back into this book and remember how the Israelites was living and why we went into slavery, how we got out of slavery. And what my mind is going to get into today, what we're going to get into today is how we got that blueprint here in the ICBK. Right.
Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
Right. And these is the feast of the Lord. And like I said while on TikTok, y'all celebrate Christmas. A lot of y'all, like we about to be in the Third World War. And guess what a lot of y'all doing? Y'all preparing for Halloween. Right. Like the earth is preparing to go to war, all out nuclear war, drop bombs on everybody. Everybody got to go. And y'all preparing to pass out candy and to wear a scream mask and to put a sheet on you like a ghost.
Right.
You got the Christian church, the preachers is the problem. Right. The Christian church is the problem. You understand? Because they got this book, but they're not opening up and telling black people that this belongs to you. This is your place. They're not preparing you for anything. You know what I mean? So like
real quick. Once again, the brother just mentioned the word blueprint. Right? What is a blueprint used for? It's used for building something. You have to learn how to read the blueprint. That's right. Only way you can learn to read this blueprint is in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding from God. That's right. Understand? So check this out. In every captivity of the Israelites, the Lord has sent his priests and prophets to prophesy unto his people. You understand? In each and every captivity. Today, that is the priests and prophets of the ISUPK. That's right. We're building, just like Noah did, build an ark, following instructions for the Lord to deliver us. Right? Following these instructions. You will not learn how to build this anywhere else except for the ISUPK. Right? Once again, we're building the ark. We're telling you to get on the ark. If you're a so-called Black, Latino, First Nation man, woman, or child, get on the goddamn ark.
That's right.
You understand? We're calling out to our brothers in the Christian church, in the Muslim mosque, in all the other Chinese religions and other religions of the earth. We're calling out to you. Right? Christ is coming for the few, not the many. That's right. Real quick, if I may, let's get Judges chapter 5, verse 11.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noises of archers, from the noises of archers in the places of drawing water.
Check this out. If you're in this school, you have been delivered from the noises of the archers. Right. Go ahead.
Of drawing water. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, here is where you will rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. Go ahead.
Even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel.
Even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. That's brotherhood, man. You don't learn brotherhood, sisterhood nowhere else except for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Keep going.
Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
Then, once we learn how to be brotherly, once we learn how to be sisterly, once we learn how to rehearse these righteous acts, what?
Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
Go down to the gates, man. The Lord will deliver us. Go to Joshua chapter 24.
Sir. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 24.
Verse 14 and 15.
Verse 14, and it reads, Now therefore, fear the Lord.
Therefore, fear the Lord, man. You fear man. You fear your mother. You fear your wife. You fear your husband about following the law, statutes, and commandments. Sis, you have to do what your husband says, but get in class. Maybe he will follow you into class. Learn how to follow the righteous act. Learn how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and still serve your man. Now you're going to learn how to serve him righteously. That's right. Keep going.
And serve him in sincerity and in truth.
Go ahead.
And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord.
And serve ye the Lord, man. Stop following all these gods that the Lord has delivered you and your forefathers from. Stop celebrating your birthday and all these other holidays that we talk about on the calendar. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord.
If it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, right? Because you've been doing evil all your life. Right. Now you found what's right. Right. Now you're torn. And you're trying to figure out, do I keep following these lies, right? These lies that I'm comfortable with, these lies that I love, or do I follow the truth that seems to be a little bit more uncomfortable? Right. A little bit more uncomfortable to not eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Right. A little bit more uncomfortable to understand that I can't sleep with my brother's wife. Right. A little bit uncomfortable to understand that I can't sleep with women of other nations. A little bit uncomfortable to understand that a woman can only have one man throughout her entire life. Right, right. Go ahead.
Choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Choose thee this day whom ye will serve. Choose ye this day whom you're going to serve. Are you going to continue to be a coward and do what your mama say? Are you going to put cowardice down and do what the Lord said? Keep going.
Whether the gods of which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell.
Right.
But as for me and my house,
right there, that's the Christian's favorite line. As for me and my house, they're not following the Lord. They're doing what feels good. Keep going. Read that last sentence over again, Bob.
Count out one count. But as for me and my house, We will serve the Lord.
We will serve the Lord. We will serve Yahweh.
That's right.
You understand? Once again, if you come past this broadcast, right, if you're listening right now, this is your opportunity to actually serve the Lord, man. Right? It don't look like what you expected it to look like, right? You tuned in expecting to see a whole bunch of Black, Hispanic, and Indians tapping their foot, dancing to some damn gospel music.
Right.
So-called gospel music. Right? Because that ain't gospel music. Gospel music, which is the truth, is what this brother do.
Right.
Your brothers all over the Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge, that's what they do every day. The good news of bringing the kingdom back together, the so-called Black, Latino, First Nation man, woman, and child. That's the greatest news on the goddamn planet.
That's right.
Right.
And with that, oh, good. Do you think?
We gotta get.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We gotta get into the body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Like if you want the blueprint on how to fix the nation, like and get this from my head when he said it. What you say the definition of blueprint it was again?
It's instructions on how to build.
How to build something. And look, and if you want the instructions on how to build something, on how to fix a nation like ours, they come like trying to get out of slavery and how to free us, it's in Nehemiah. Let me get Nehemiah 8 and 11 about this.
Count out on one count. This is the book of Nehemiah. So like, chapter 8, verse 11. So the Levites steal all the people. So the Levites steal all the people, saying, hold your peace.
Right. The Levites still all the people. Like I said, we going through so much hypertension, ADHD. We suffering through so much stuff being in this nation. Like like the general last year, the general and all the generals, they went into the woods, you know, and they got a cabin to do whatever they did, and they was able to chill and actually think about what they should do and to implement and do to build this nation up and continue to build this nation up that was started in 1969.
Right.
Like I said, we don't got no time to do that. You got to work Monday through Friday. You got to go to camp. You got to do this. You got but you know, camp ain't a problem. It's like, but serving this of your oppressor, that is an absolute problem.
Right.
You understand? But in Nehemiah, he got a chance to steal the people. Keep going.
Count out on count. Saying, hold your peace.
Hold your peace. If you got a grudge with your brother, you got you sisters got to hold with each other or whatever going on. Just hold that. That's not important right now. You understand? Keep going.
Count out on count. For the day is holy.
Mm-hmm. For the day holy. What we doing right now, this is holy. Right? Keep going.
Neither be ye grieved. Verse 12. And all the people went their way to eat and to drink and to send portions and to make great marks.
Right. And we're talking about sending portions. Like we like I said, we cutting up land. We cutting up all these burnt offerings. We pass it around, send it to different families, and we preparing for what we doing today. Like you got a lot of brothers and sisters that came in, brought food, cooked food, and they did all that, and they giving out portions in the back right now. You understand? Keep going.
Count out on count. Because they had understood the word that were declared unto them.
And what word is that? That's the word of this book. Right. You understand? They understood that, damn, this is what we got to do. And why is it so important? Because Nehemiah and all these brothers, they was in the Babylonian, they was coming out, they just got out of the Babylonian captivity, or they was coming out of the Babylonian captivity. They were slaves, just like how we enslaved in America right now, they were slaves under the Babylonians. Go ahead.
If I may, Nehemiah was still in the Babylonian captivity. He got a leave. He went on vacation and went back to, if I may, sir. This is why this job requires warriors.
Right.
Because when you read Nehemiah, I want to say the 6th or 7th chapter, Nehemiah came back to the land tripping.
Yeah.
Like he was beating niggas' ass, pulling, excuse my French, but he was pulling niggas' hair out, like making them swear that they don't keep the law. Nehemiah one of the coldest prophets that you could ever read about. Nehemiah was about to go his business. That nigga was, bro. Man, look, Nehemiah one of my favorite prophets, though. high position in Babylon. What a lot of brothers don't understand about Nehemiah. Nehemiah was like, you can liken him to like a head of state or something like that.
Right.
Up under the Babylonians. He had a high position in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? But instead of being head over heels for the kingdom of the Babylonians, when he came back, when he got that vacation or that leave from being up under the Babylonian kings, he came back to the nation of Israel and he was tripping because everything was out of fucking order. Excuse my French. He came back to put everything in position and he cleansed the temple, not only the temple, but the people. You understand? But so I got you. But it takes a warrior to do that type of work.
No, and what you said is heavy. Like I said, like if you want to know how, if you want the blueprint on fixing the people like how we like the condition that we in right now, you got to read Nehemiah because he got the blueprint on how to fix the people like us and free us from all the heathens that ripping us bones dry from everything, bro. But he got the blueprint.
Verse 13. You know, the second day, so like, were gathered together the chief of the fathers of all the people, the prince, the priest, so like, and the Levites unto Ezra, the scribe, even understanding the word of the law.
Right, and then if you don't know Ezra, Nehemiah, Jeremiah, all these brothers was in the same camp. They was in the same camp. And I think if you read a little bit further down in that chapter, it tell you how they would stand on wood like UPK and all that as well. But all these brothers was in the same captivity, just like how we all in the same captivity, we in the same camp. I don't give a damn if you in New York, you in South America, Brazil, the UK, California, New York, we all in the same camp. Right. But like I said, this is important because Nehemiah opened up this book and he read these records. You know what I mean? That's what we did in IGBK. We picked this book up, we read these records, and we like, damn, Israel is out of order right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're supposed to be celebrating. Like it's 40 million black people in America right now. It's 40 million. 23 million is women, 17 million is men. How many people in this building? How many people in all these different schools that we got? We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. But just like Nehemiah, we open up this book and we see, man, you know what the hell? We supposed to be keeping the Feast of Tabernacles right now. We supposed to be, hey, man, get the wood. We're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be making burnt offerings. We're supposed to be doing all this. But it's not too many brothers woke up to the truth and understand that that's what they can do. You understand? But that's why we got a lot of work to do. I don't really want to tell. Keep going. I'm gonna a little bit more, and then we're gonna end it. Like,
verse 14. Mm-hmm. This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 14. And they found written in the law.
They did what?
And they found written in the law.
Man, they found written in the law. Why am I saying that? This is our culture. This is our culture. Why are they just now finding this? Because just like every heathen like to do, they like to take us or take our culture away from us. That's why black people don't know and Hispanics don't know that we one family. That's how we don't even know we Israelites. Right. We just found this out a few years ago. The same thing with Nehemiah. What did he do? How did they find out who they was and what they had to do? What they do?
And they found written in the law.
They found it written in the law. They had to go inside the book and these records. You understand? They had to go into these records and say, damn, this is talking about us. Damn. What month is it? It's October. We're supposed to be, hold on. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Here's my next one.
Go ahead.
That's why it's important for everybody to pay homage to the man that started the IGBK, the seven heads, man. They went and found these things and brought them back to us, man, and got us back where we need to be, man. Right. That's a lot, man.
Real talk. You can't take this for granted, but because guess what? Our culture is what separates us from everybody else. Our culture is literally what gives us the identity. Right. You know what I mean? Like you go look at the Chinese culture, them eating dogs and whatever the hell they do, that's what gives them identity. Everybody knows. Chinese people do this. Arab people do this. White people do this. Right. You understand? And that's what we gotta understand as a people, man. But these records is what gives us our identity. Keep going.
Which the Lord have commanded by Moses, that the children of Israel should dwell in booths in the feast of the 7th month.
And he's doing exactly what we're doing right now. We just read Leviticus in the Hebrew and in English. And the Lord said this in the Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. This is what the Israelites are supposed to do in October. This is what y'all are supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be partaking in the Feast of Tabernacles. What we doing throughout the earth right now. You understand? But we have finished in our go ahead.
Just one precept. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
short.
go ahead.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30.
And if I could, before you do that, and for the Christians out there, you will be ignorant to think that the oppressor had nothing to do with us losing our identity.
Right.
And that's not. You got to be an ignorant idiot to think that they had nothing to do. You understand? You're supposed to forgive and forget. They had everything to do with us losing our identity, forgetting who he was. You understand? And sinning against God. They had everything to do.
Right.
You understand? So, go ahead.
Yeah, come on, sir. Like exactly what you just said, like us losing our identity. This is what the Lord said about us. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it's a stiff-necked people. They're hard-headed people, you understand? But this is what the Lord says. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember those things.
Perfect.
Right. This is exactly what the Feast of Tabernacles is about. Yeah, us remembering our culture, us coming together glorious, wearing these glorious garments, our women in order, you understand, our kids running around like you said, sir. Everybody else preparing for Halloween. Yeah. But our kids running around in our building looking at these shoes. My daughter just told me I look like a fucking superhero.
No, real talk. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to remember these days, bro. And they're supposed to be holy. Just like how you every year to roll around, you can't wait to go get that tree. You preparing, you saving up to get presents. You know what I mean? You going out, you going look searching the internet on how you can get your kid the best costume so he can be the flyest dude on the block on Halloween to go get candy from a stranger. That's how we supposed to be when it comes to serving the Lord and keeping these high holy days.
That's right.
You understand? You supposed to be like that. What do the Lord want from me? What am I supposed to do? Like this is the thing. You can't like because of Christian pastors and because of preachers, like black people think that you can serve the Lord on your own terms and you can just do whatever you want. That's not this book. You would never see that. That's why the Lord didn't accept Cain. But that's a whole different story. But it's like, with that being said, we'll finish it out and really go into Nehemiah and what he did. You understand? And how he had the blueprint on fixing Black Hispanic and Native Americans on Thursday, I believe. It's a lot, man.
And with that, imagine. Sar, which means turn, face the east. Imagine, which means stand.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau, Shabbat Shemai, Shamka, Yahweh, Lakaka, Ratazar, Ayat, Aisha, Ba'aratazar, Ayat, Bashemayo, Bashemayo, Latan Lanao, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Asalat Lanao, Kawawaf Lanao, Kasalak now, Kawawaf Yanao, Mala'a, Taba Yawan Slaki, Taba Yuan Slaki, Kabawa Yanao, Anside one, a ball, Hawashaya now, Mayan, Ra, Yah, Lakka, Amalakwa, Hawa Watapar, Slaki, Wahatapar, Slaki, Wahatapar, La'ai our Slaki, La'ai our love,
I'm not mine.
In the English, Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
daily bread.
daily bread,
Forgive us our debt,
and forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
and we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry.
Men of Israel, Mount Shabbat, Ahmad. What currency salute to the teachers? Rock,
Yahweh, send me out, shout, rock, thunder.
Yahweh, send me outside about the thumb.
Yazamata, Sar. What currency salute to the teachers? To the sisters? Lucky. Men of Israel, Mount Shabbat, Ahmad. Rock,
Yahweh, send me out, shout.
Yazamata, dismissed.